Yeah.
We are up. Oh my god, missed one move. Another 6-3. Splitting down. And then 3-4. A reverse splitting down. So we have two splits and downs. Double three can hit twice, can it not? Oh, double three for Marc. That old chestnut of a mistake. You can see I'm a little bit fatigued. Okay, that's a great roll though. Just making the 18 and making the 10 point. 4-2. You just like to make the 4 point, lock it in. This is a match I have not had it's the first time I've commentated Hideaki and Marc. That's lovely. So Marc is looking just a point on that checker on the 4 point, obviously, and clean out the position almost. If he can do that and have that 18 point anchor, he's winning in every respect. I mean, in some sense, he's winning this game now. 4-1's going to make the 9. There's no safe play anyway, so you might as well. It blocks that checker on the 21 point in nicely. And Hide, for his part, wants to hit that checker on the bit. He doesn't, so he's just going to make the 21 and the 9. Marc will get that checker on the 13 point safe. He likely won't do anything about the checkers on the 18, but that's going to be an impediment in his position. He'll play 13-9, 6-3. And now Hide's trouble is that he's got those two checkers on the 21 point are primed. So he'll play down with the 8. 6-4 is the only tenable 2 that in the position. 5-2. Okay, just going to make the ace point. Don't see what other thing he can do in the position. Making the ace point keeps the spares where he wants them. See Mitchie in the background. So the other match is yet to start. I think because Ollie's coming back from somewhere. So he does make the ace point, 6-5. You just have to make the 3 point, I think. There are lots of plays. You could slot both points. You could do this. You could do that. But he does make the 3 point, locking in on a permanent asset. Can't get the words out quickly enough. Marc will hit with a 2 for sure. He'll certainly hit with a 5-2. And with this, usually you would go double falcon, but since he can go around the corner and his opponent doesn't have the 20 point anchor, he's not leaving a direct shot. But still, I would have given some thought to playing 18-16, 18-11. Anyway, 5-1, entering number, return hits. Bingo, 5-1. Do we not just clean up? We can play bar 20. Can we not? We can play bar 20, 11-10. That looks like my play. Bar 20, 11-10, cleaning up, leaving only 3s, 2s, and 1s. Okay, this is too much, I think. This leaves too many blots. And we've got a worse board. And I don't think you like to hit loose when your board is worse than your opponent's, just as a general rule. To me, it looks nice just to be able to play bar 20, 11, 10. So I'm guided by that feeling of niceness. I just like it to be able to play bar 20. Okay, so he's going to hit. I don't like this. This leaves too much. It leaves 5s, 3s, 2s, and 1s. Any hit is really fatal for Marc. So he double hits, and this is just going to be some sort of, unless Marc can roll a 5, just a humongous pass. It's just too good. Will it give me a moment to, yes. Just going to grab. Just going to be too good. Having 2 checkers in the air and that wimpy prime out there that he can easily jump over. It's very similar to the prime that Oliver had in the previous game, actually. Similar, but not quite the same. I think Oliver had the 5 point, so it was. This is even weaker. So Marc knows that Hideaki is going to play on. It's just a question of when he's going to roll the dice and not touch the cube. There's just too many numbers that hit loose, and that's, for me, is the clincher. That there's just too many numbers that hit loose equals too many gammons, and not enough risk to justify just cubing your opponent out. So another thing I noticed, like double 4, which would be a disaster number. So what we got here from Emir, that was really 6-4 was right to 6-3 was right to hit by. What was the 6-3, Emir? Okay, he cubes. That's a surprise. Too good, yes. Verdict thinks it's too good. I thought it was too good. Thank you for the analysis, Amir. Please keep it coming. If I missed, if that's from a previous match, sorry. 6-3. I'm a bit lost with the 6-3. Okay, so 5-4 split, 5-3 hitting. Double 4 hits, makes a 4 point. Boom. So it is 1-0 up. That's going to point on the 5 point, of course. Play 24-23. Double 1. Yeah, as much as we'd like to make the 21 point, I think, well, certainly having 3 of our opponents' checkers back instead of 2 clinches it in favour of making a 5 point. Double 5 is pretty good, all things considered. I think you're just going to have to, because you want to come out with a checker on the 18 point. Maybe you can come out and make the 3 point. I don't know. It's not a play that I usually make. I just like to come out all the way. If you come out to the 8 point, the 18 point, you leave 6s and 1s. This is pretty dangerous. I would just give a little thought, but I guess it can't be good enough to cube. 4-2, you have to turn down the anchor hit. Hoping for something like a 1-5 from your opponent or a 1-4. Or a fan, of course. So there it is, 1-4. I think he's just going to have to hit on the 4 point. We see sometimes people hitting on the point you don't want to make because they don't want to break their prime, but it must be worth the risk here. So this must be a cube, of course. He does stop. Doesn't make me look silly. And although it looks dangerous, I think we knew that when we rolled 1-4 and we hit loose, we were always going to take. I mean, it doesn't seem sensible to pass this when your opponent's in the air and you've got every chance of winning this game. Granted, the 4 is really, really dangerous. 4, 2, 6, 1, 3, 1, 6. Okay, he very good, but I mean, you've got to. It's BG, isn't it? So he's going to hit. Could make the bar, but he's not going to do that. Oh, you could. You could make the bar. You could. So many bad numbers for black here. But the downside is your opponent rolls something with a 2 in it. Like 2-1. The 2s are duplicated, though, having said that. I do like to look at bar 23-8-7 here. The point is, if you do this, even if you do get hit back, your opponent comes in, rolls a 2-6, 2-5, 1-6. You're not doing too badly. So it must argue in favour of this play over the one that doesn't hit. And when it does cut, like this is the 2-6, so how badly are you doing? Yeah. You've certainly lost a bit of tempo, for sure, over the bar 23-8-7 plate. 3-6 is a fan. Double 6 is just enormous, so it makes both bars. I don't think you can turn down bringing 2 checkers out. I mean, if you make the 1 point, your opponent fans, are you like immediately recubing into a pass? I don't think so. Ooh, I wouldn't do a hybrid play. I mean, okay, maybe I'm seeing ghosts here. Maybe you do have to do this because now you have time to come out. So irrespective of whether or not this will be a recube after a fan, that's going to be a difficult decision actually. I don't think it will be a pass, but irrespective of that, but so I don't know why he's. I mean, I do know why, but so I don't think you could ever play 1 to the 1 point and then do anything else but cover the 1 point. But he has made the 1 point and double 1. So what's the cube action here? Well, obviously it can't be too good. It's nowhere near. Doesn't look like anywhere near a pass to me. Only thing that can impact this is the score. Maybe it does take a lot of the take equity out for Hideaki, as in he doesn't get that much compensation from taking a 4 cube when he's already 1-0 up. Okay, he just passes. Yeah, maybe it was maybe it was just a stone cold pass, but I got confused over the double six, and so many winning chances for Hideaki there, even after the fan. But so anyway, we have 2-1. Marc wins though, managed to get out of that game somehow. Winning, we have a 3.41, splitting down. 5-2. I'll try and keep my. I know I'm moving away from the mic, so the 5-2. He splits and comes down. 4-3. Well, you can do a lot of things here. I'm still tempted just to make this the boring old 5-point. So maybe it was people are kind of made big in favour of the pass. So it probably was a pass. 4-1. I think you have to double hit. You got enough there to make it worth your while. Double 5, what a monster. So it just immediately made points on the 3-point. Dice Man USA says monster take. I don't know if he's just saying that. 3-1 you have to split. This is a cube, very strong cube. I mean, even this is like this score as well. Can someone tell me what it was? I mean, the only reason I'm not trusting what you're saying, Dice Man USA, is because verdict says it was a pass. So this looks very threatening to me, looking as a humble observer, being 5 away as Marc, so leading. I don't think I would pass, but so okay, 1 back for the Bargie. So was the double 6 right? I mean, I don't know why. Yeah. Okay. It's difficult because you got to balance. Simon. Hi, Simon. I like that Dice Man USA has written H. Ueda before he's announced the blood. 0.156 blonde. Okay. So he rolls the pointing number. The only downside, of course, is that it preserves the checker on the 4, but they can come in, but he doesn't come in. So now 1s, 9s are going to hit loose. Massive rolls. 6-4, not so good. Do you just bring 2 down? What do you do? I mean, you don't really want to play 20-10 because then you only get 1 builder. I don't know, but I'm tempted to play 2 down. Someone tells you it's a blunder to play 2 down. You're not going to play 2 down. Okay, he's seduced by the duplication, but I don't see how. I mean, if your opponent doesn't roll a 4 here, then you haven't jacked up your hitting numbers. And I think that's what you need to do. Like, let's say you play 2 down, your opponent rolls a 4-3. Are they going to be delighted to hit you? The 6-6 was I told you. I mean, come on. Dice Man, I need you to be watching the streams all the time. So yeah, I would have made both 18 and 7 with a double 6. Wow. 6-4, I don't know why he did this. But he could be right with this. 1, bang. Okay, massive, enormous punishment, making the 4-point. And now, Marc's kind of in the same position as Hideaki, holding a 2 cube leading 2-1. It's similar to holding a 2 cube leading 1-0. Similar, but not quite the same. 6-3 foul. Oh, dear. Oh dear, like this is like got shades of too good in it, but we're leading and holding a 2 cube. Maybe we just have to. Oh my god. So it takes all the too good element out of it. Basically, the idea is that when we're leading, we have to be much more conservative. So if we're too good at a normal score, we're maybe closer to the redouble pass line at this score. Now, looking at the position again, it just does look super strong for Marc. So he's still got 10s and 2s to hit. He's got 4-1 to make the 5 point. It might just still be genuinely too good. And there's also an element of you don't want to really risk redoubling, killing your gammons. Basically, Dice Man USA has made my day. I can quit commentary with my tail, whatever it's called. I'm quitting BG with those two. This is a very difficult decision, but I'm just seeing how strong it is for Marc. But then I'm seeing he's still got the open 5 and the open 2 point. What if he rolls? What if Marc rolls 5-4? Like that's dangerous for him. He just rolls 5-4. What does he do? Plays 2 down, leaving 5-2, 5-3, 2-1, 2-2 as return shots. But then I'm not comfortable recubing this. I'm scared to recube. So how do I make the decision here? I'm scared to recube because he might take. I'm scared to recube because it might be too good. 43% gammons here. I think this is way below the doubling point then. It's like too good, not good enough. Okay, so I like this decision. 5-1. You've got to play safe. You can't get hit back. So if he doesn't fan, then... Okay, he came in. Okay. This is why you don't cube. So no thoughts of cubing there. This just plays 8-3-6-5 or 8-2. Fine. Hide can certainly come home. 5-6. What a game changer. Tiny... Oh, my God. Take. No double take. So it was very, very close. Thank you, Dice Man USA. 5-2. I suppose you can't leave a shot. Gets to fill a gap. So not too bad. Marc would like to make the 5 point, actually. He doesn't get to do that. He does get to slot it, though. Not sure what he's going to do it, but I'm not sure he's looking. Okay, so he does do it. He don't need something. Okay, 6-3 is the worst. Looks like you just minimize. No, I'm unfortunately there's only one transcriber. So it looks like you just do this. You get to clear the point. It looks like he's up in the race. There's other things like you can play 2 down, but that leaves a double shot. The reason why you might play 2 down is because you want to preserve the 14 point more than the 13 for defensive purposes. Yeah, I was thinking... I don't think Simon can... maybe he could do the transcription. Simon. Okay, so he does play 14-5. Double 4. Okay, this is just racing now. Marc is 93. Marc's 10 pips up. So it's like as much as he likes to stay back for contact, you can't turn down a 10 pip race lead. So he correctly goes all the way to the mid. They've both got a little bit of wastage. So now Marc's 4 pips up. Holding a 2 cube. He's going to need to be way more than 4 pips up. 6-1. He's just trying to keep the running pip count in his head, I think. I think that's what that pause was. So 11. Now he's 2 pips up. Yeah. There's your answer. Okay, like the positions look almost symmetrical, kind of. 4-2, probably just bring 2 down. Certainly if we're winning the race, makes sense. 6-5, 2 down. Okay, fine. Either way. Marc's race lead is dwindling. 3-2, what, just come into the 5 point maybe? Hideaki's very, very close. Remember, Marc's holding the cube, so if he gets any sort of race lead, he can be redoubling. As long as it's like 76, 77%. Is Marc still living in Portugal? I don't have his address on me. I think so, yeah. Portugal, the place to be. Okay, so that looks... Yeah, I would come in there. The gap on the 2 point isn't so bad. It gets filled with 4s at some point. 4-1, 2 off. Double 3, 3 off, and then 6-3. Okay, it's very close. If Hide rolls a bad number like so, I mean, this looks very strong for Marc. Marc is 45. Okay, it's not that strong. Marc's only 4 pips up, and he's got a gap on the 2 point, so at this score, probably not enough. Verdict says Recube is 9%. What do you mean? 39. Okay, so that's going to redress the deficit anyway, so there'll be no thoughts of recubing for Marc. Marc rolls double. Oh, I thought it was a double 6. 6-4, same. Very, very close race. Hide trailing 6 away, 5 away. Rolls 4-1. Okay, so he plays 1 off. 4 off fills the gap. Maybe Marc has got a little bit closer. I lost contact with the position. 36-29. He's much closer. Looks like a recube. 29. Wait, am I miscounting? Yeah, I am. 29-34. Okay, so is this actually a recube? I'm not so sure. So any 4-3-2 is really bad for Marc. Any 4-3-2, like 4-1, 4-2. 4-2 particularly bad. Well, 4-2 is bad, not particularly bad. Okay. Got to be an easy take. BCR says it's redouble take. Backgammon Costa Rica. Yeah, I think it must be a take. I don't know about the redouble side, to be honest. Can do a quick match equity calculation, but we're not going to. Hide passes, scores like the score becomes 4-1. That's 29. Oh, redraw.
In the initial round, in rebuy round also. So in championship, we are playing for 11 points. In intermediate, we are playing for 9
So
points.
Marc's 29, Hide's 34. That's only 5. That's not that much considering all the gaps. Look at Hide's structure, so much better than Marc's. At this score, leading 2-1, this would be a very weak pass. 13% is pass. Ah, right. Yeah, something like that. The verdicts. You were asking about races. Okay, good. He takes. It's fine. He didn't want to. I mean, I would want to. I'd be very comfortable taking. So 5-4. That's a pretty good number because it fills a gap and takes one off. Could be recubes here. 5-2. Okay, not perfect. Just probably playing 6-4. Six five is massive. Okay, so you're certainly happy you recubes. After that, double 4.
last person
Whoa.
to
Okay. Can that be good enough?
If there are any takers, we are selling the last rebuy
Three,
scalp
two.
in 30 minutes.
Okay, so this is like last roll position where, yeah, even though you're leading, you can think about just cubing if you're a slight favorite. And I certainly would think about it. And maybe I would just redouble. Okay, so you don't want to roll a 4. 4, 2, 4, 1, 4, 3. But everything else takes a checker off, right? Only 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3 misses. And then you've got the low numbers that take the checkers off that you don't want to take off. So it's maybe not even that much of a favorite. Maybe not, but I think if you're a favorite, you think about recubing here. If you lose, you're going to be 5 away, 2 away. So you're going to have 25%. So you're going to risk 25 to gain 25. So your take point's 50%. Right. Okay, we're there. Easy, but to someone it takes me a while. So your recube point in theory is 50%. So have you got 50%? For sure. So I think he must recube.
Small correction. 50% recube window for the match is only at an equal score, not an odd score.
It's not. That's
So
a bit
here
of bravado, of course.
It's 30.
Let's have a look. How can we derive this position? So let's say if we take 2, well, we can see maybe he has 50% by saying, well, if we roll a 3-1, which is definitely a bad roll, we're a favorite to take off. Now, I know that black can get off with double 1, double 2, double 3, double 4, double 5, double 6. But with that, just the fact that he can roll 3-1 and be a 19 to 17 favorite, having the checker on the 5 and the 2 point, suggests that he's over 50%.
What is the 50?
4-1, 4-2, 4-3 are also bad numbers.
No. Yeah, because sometimes, so redouble take. And the good news about this is my work is going to be done for match 5. Big blunder not to redouble. Or not a redouble. Not to redouble.
Great work, Simon. Fantastic.
The match equity decision is easy. You're risking 25 to gain 25. 25 over 25 plus 25 is 25 over 50, which is a half, which is 50%. So your doubling point starts at 50%, and it's a dead cube.
It's going to 8.
The score is 2-1, not 1-1. Otherwise correct.
I don't think it would be. Well, of course, Marc's going to take. He's just going to take his time. Why not? He's just we know he's not going to pass, but he just wants to work out the math.
Take point is 25.
What is it? So 60-40. I mean, it's a pretty big, sizable favorite to be 60-40. It looks like a 60-40 to me. 6-5. Oh my God, there it is. Death, immediate death. Hide sits up in his seat, praying. He wants this not to. Oh, and that's it. Okay, so we have no idea about the PR. Diceman USA has a small idea. Diceman USA, you can buy. Feel free to send me. I don't think you're fully transcribing, but if you are, you can send it to me on Messenger.